face, but there's something cold in the way you are, the things you say.
Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I have a base game only house. I know I announced it on my previous video, but yeah, I finally have it finished and I'm so proud of this build. It's been a long time since I built only with base game and it was interesting. I had a lot of fun. I do wish I could try and do more like different styles because I tend to go with suburban and modern quite a lot. But I'm gonna give it a try and try to do something that it's not either of those styles in the future. But yeah, I'm so proud of this build. It's kind of a suburban house, but it has a touch of modern in the interior and I do really like it. It's for a family of, I think, 4 or 5 Sims. I don't exactly remember. From time to time, I tend not to remember how many Sims I can fit on a house unless I watch the video and I do the voiceover. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out with you guys now. But yeah, I hope you like it. It's actually in between of 2 other base game only houses that I did, or I think that the Japanese one, it wasn't base game only, but yeah, it's been a long time since I did something like this and I really liked it. And it's kind of a bigger house, it's not something small, so you can fit up perfectly fine a family of Sims in here. And I took the inspiration from a picture that I saw on Pinterest that I thought looked really cool, and that's why you have a garage in this house. I tend not to add garages because they're not functional and because they take up a lot of space from the interior of the house, but in this case the house actually has a garage. And of course I put some I don't know, like working equipment, I would call it, to work out and things like that. So it's kind of a home gym in a way. So yeah, it's a functional garage in that sense. Of course you cannot put the car inside, but yeah, I decided to keep the door to the garage because it gave a different style to the house and it looked good. So you do have a garage in here. And I put the car outside, so you will see it at the very end of the video. You will see that I had a car and I decided to build it using the terrain manipulation as well. So it's kind of in a small raised terrain, because it's also been a while since I used the terrain tool and I thought it would be cool to add it now because it's a base game home. And yeah, I just wanted to be more bold with the build and that's why I decided to do it. It doesn't change the whole vibe of the house if it's in a flat terrain or if it's in a raised terrain, but yeah, I just wanted to do it. But anyways, we're in the interior now and this is the kitchen. As I said, it's kind of a more modern concept that I decided to go for in this build, but still the interior, it was a little bit smaller than I thought it would, so I had to play with the space that I had. And something that I did want to have in this house was kind of a wall that divided the main floor, but not like in a closed area, so like an accent wall or something like that. And I actually decided to turn it into a bathroom. So that door that you see here in the middle is actually the door to a bathroom. It's a half bathroom. You will see me decorating it. And yeah, I gotta say that it took some space from the dining room and also from the living room, but it was worth it. I do really like how this ends up looking. And I did want to have an island, like a big fancy island in here. So yeah, I wasn't gonna get rid of any of those in order to have more space. But I think it ends up looking really good. So I hope you guys like what you're seeing so far. I tried to keep most of what I did of the process because I don't know, I just haven't had enough time lately to edit videos, and I know I'm kind of a little bit behind in my uploadings lately, but that's why I just decided not to cut that many parts of the video, even though some parts are really like it's me like searching through the catalog and stuff. That parts I can cut them, but I decided to keep it more like realistic in a way and just show you how much it takes me to do some stuff. So if you like it, it would be great for me that you guys tell me that it's okay, or if you want me to go back to the old style and just cut everything and just show you what I do, like somehow in a way that I do the reels on Instagram and the shorts in here, that I just cut to the part where I show you where I put the right item instead of showing you the things that I try and that maybe that will get deleted and stuff like that. Well, that's up to you. Also, I have to say, I haven't had the time to play test my builds lately. So this house hasn't been play tested, so I don't know if the sofas work with the chairs that I put simulating cushions. So that would be up to you. But I'm pretty sure that they should work because I've done this trick in the past and I'm pretty sure they work. But I don't know if it's gonna work now. So if it doesn't, just have to remove the chairs, like the blue chairs that I added, and that would be perfectly fine. And in here I tried to do something different because when you have only base game, you have to be creative and you have to try and do things that you wouldn't usually do, or that maybe the game doesn't allow you just to do without any mods. So I decided to rotate the mirror using the tool mod, even though I could have used one of the mirrors that actually is horizontal, but I just didn't want to use that one because it was too big and it was the smallest one from the horizontal ones. So I decided to use a vertical one and just rotate it. And here I'm using the tool mod to create this section here. I'm pretty sure your Sims can sit in there because that wall, it's a debug item and your Sims can walk through that. So it shouldn't be a problem for your Sims to sit in the ottomans in there. And I had to use CC gallery art. So here I'm putting the names of the creators on the screen so you can see what I downloaded from whom. So yeah, you can go to the gallery and search from the creators and just download the items, and I love them. I mean, the only time that I actually use no CC gallery art is when I do base game only builds, because even though I do like the art that we have in base game, sometimes it's too old-fashioned probably for a modern style. We don't have that many paintings that we can use, or maybe I just don't want things that are on a frame sometimes, and all the paintings that we have in game come in a frame, and yeah, I just, every time that I build a base game only build, I try to use the gallery art that people upload to the gallery. So yeah, we're in the master bedroom, and I do have to say that I think we're lacking on double beds in the base game only catalog, because the modern ones that we have are just too, I don't know, weird. They're like too much, and I just wanted a simple bed in a green swatch or yellow swatch, and the ones that we have were not ideal, so I had to go with this one in the main bedroom. But it wasn't my original idea. I didn't know how to custom make one, so that's why I used one from the catalog instead of trying to add debug items or things like that. But I think we're lacking on modern beds, like plain simple beds, double beds in this case, because like, how do you call this one? Individual beds? I don't remember the name of those beds, but these ones that I add in the kids' rooms and stuff, you have in many styles and you can use them really easily. They're really versatile. But the single beds, that's it. But the double beds, it was just a struggle for me to try and find the correct one for that bedroom. But yeah, we're in one of the kids' room. I now remember that you have space for 4 Sims in here, so you have 2 parents and 2 kids. And I didn't try to have like a kid and a teen's bedroom. This one is more for a kid. It has some toys and stuff like that, and the other one I was thinking that was more for a preteen, so maybe a kid that's about to become a teenager and things like that, so it doesn't have that many toys or things like that, and it kind of looks more grown up, the other bedroom, so you will see it when we get to it. But this one, I do really like it, and I like that I try to go for more different colors in this case. So I went for yellow and green in the other bedroom, and this one I go for blue, if I'm not mistaken, blue and black, because I had that accent wall that I think we're still lacking in the wallpaper department as well. I think we need more wallpaper in the base game. I mean, I know the Sims team has been adding a lot of new items, but I think sometimes they could give us, I don't know, a wallpaper, or in the case with the new expansion pack, they gave us this flooring, so maybe they could add more things like that, more build items instead of only like furniture and things like that. Maybe they could give us more wallpapers or windows or doors in this case. It would be great. So yeah, this gallery art, I loved it. I mean, it's neon, it screams like teenager and things like that, and I do really like it. I wish it didn't come with the frames, but it did, and it doesn't bother me that much, but I wish it didn't come with the frame. I don't know if we can just go and remove the frames. I actually haven't tried that before. I usually add the frames instead of removing them, so I don't know if you can. But as I said, I tried to go for more of a grown-up bedroom in there, but it could still be for a kid. So yeah, I do really like it. You can hear Theo, she is meowing because Chandler is sleeping and she always likes to wake him up. So if she continues meowing, it's because of that. But this is the shared bathroom for the kids, and it's a small one. I don't show you any other bathrooms beside this one, and the other bathroom is actually the main bathroom, like the master bathroom, but I don't show you that one. So it's pretty much the same, and it's just a little bit bigger. But this is the office. I decided to add an office in here, and yeah, I did this custom desk in here with the shelves. That it's an old trick. I do really like it. I used it in my previous video as well, and I think it's really cool to give more structure to the room and to have like more textures and stuff like that. That chair, I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I used it in the dining room as well, and I'm using it in here right now, and I think it's beautiful because it's really modern and it's really like how do you say it? It screams 21st century in a way. It kind of it's really, I don't know, actual. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, I added another painting from the gallery, and this one I do really like it, and this one doesn't come with a frame, so it was really cool, and it's the same set that I used in the master bedroom as well. So yeah, everything matches pretty cool in here. I do really like it. And more rugs. Please give us more rugs to base game. I need more rugs. This is the garage. This is what I said, that it was like the idea that maybe the garage was bigger and they just renovated it and made it smaller because they were not gonna use it as a proper garage, and they were turning it into a home gym. So maybe they reduced the space from the garage and they decided to add another bathroom, and that's why there's a bathroom there in the garage as well. And yeah, maybe that was the idea that the family had, and that's why the garage is a little bit smaller than usual, but it's still functional and it still has everything that it should. And we're now in the landscaping part. This is not my best landscaping skills. Like, I'm not so good at landscaping, but I don't think this one was my best, and that's basically because I don't think we have that many cute plants to add on base game, and as this was in a raised terrain, I didn't know exactly what to add. But yeah, I think it has a purpose. Like, it's just a regular traditional pretty simple landscaping here, and I think it's okay. I don't know, I'm my biggest judge, so I do have to say that it's not my favorite decoration in here, but I did my best. And for some reason the terrain tool here, it didn't work the way that I wanted it. I mean, I tried to flatten the terrain and I did it many times, and you see me now doing it again, but it still wasn't flattened enough, and for some reason the pool is clipping a little bit with the tiles and things like that. And yeah, I don't know why it happened, but I think it's something that has to do with the terrain tool. I don't know. If you guys have this problem, please let me know, because you see that it has like double trims in the pool area, and I don't know why it happened. It kind of meant, like, I think it thinks, like, the game thinks that this pool is on a foundation or something like that, and that's why it has another trim. I just don't know, but I couldn't fix it. That was the best I could do, and I think overall it actually doesn't show that much. I mean, you can still pretend that you don't have the double trim in there, but I just couldn't get rid of that. And now we're adding some other play area here for the kids. So I add the monkey bars in here. They have the sand because I do like that kids can actually play in the sand. I think it's a really creative idea. I think it helps a lot when you make, when you decorate the outside, like the backyards and things like that. And of course I added some plant pots in here so your Sims can actually do some gardening and stuff. But we're heading to the end of the video now, so I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
And then you turn me down, get my hopes up, and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point of this? But I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's all